this notion of all men are created equal. I mean, that is straight out of heaven.
Yeah.
So when people talk about like our nation is a Christian nation, my heart says yes, because our founding documents reflect God's view of who people are. All men and women are created equal. Like that ambition, that aspiration, we have to hold that dear. And I feel like as we value that as individuals, and we just say, hey, I'm a person who's hanging on to that. I stand for that, and I expect to see that in my own life and in the circles all around me and whatever I can influence. That is the underpinning of democracy.
That's good.
So that, to me, is the connection of God's heart for our country, is because we are trying to agree with him that people are equal here. And if that's not reflected, then we're hypocrites. If that's not reflected, then of course we're not going to be a Christian nation. Being a Christian nation is not because we passed this law, we did this, we did this. A legalistic code of rules is not what being a Christian nation is about. That, I mean, if that is what, that's the old garment, trying to put that back on, and that's exactly what the Pharisees and the Sadducees were doing in Jesus' days. Like, oh yeah, we're like God's chosen people. We know, we'll reflect that in having, trying to make our laws perfect.
If we can just enforce that code of laws, Israel will be made great again. All men are created equal is so much a part of what the Bible is all about. It's everywhere, in every book of the Bible. And that we just slough off. That, we're in this season of getting a chance to stand with people of color. We're trying to find excuses with uses of words like Marxism and traditional family to absolve ourselves from caring about that. When that is in the very text of the Bible we read, and these other things that we have now called in, this list of rules, this legalistic code, just aren't there. And so that's, again, this sign of what we've made important versus what the Bible says is important. It shows that why we need to change and go to this new space.
Yeah, I'm having a moment. That's really powerful and profound.